Hello guys! So before we get into the vlog, I wanted to share some of my favorite beauty stuff slash items that I've been really obsessed with lately. If you have something that's even better than the ones that I share, feel free to comment down below your recommendations and let's just all share. So first on the list, setting sprays. Okay, these two I've been really into. I've been switching off. So the One Size Until Dawn is really good for like mattifying. It gives you a really like poreless, seamless look and it keeps your makeup on all day. So if you have like oily combination skin, this is really good for like the T-zone areas and it really does lock in your makeup. The Milk Hydro Grip is really good for hydrating. So if you want that extra glow while locking in your makeup, this is really good. Like my face right now, I put this on about I think 4 hours ago and my blush is still there. If my blush is on after hours and hours until the end of the day, that's how I know a setting spray is good because blush is always the first one to like disappear. I like that it gives me a glow. So every time I use retinol or I'm like exfoliating throughout the week and my skin is a little bit more on the drier side, then I like to use the Milk Hydro Glow. If my skin is very hydrated throughout the week and I'm not gonna have any makeup separating, then I'll use the One Size Until Dawn. Next product is gonna be blush. You guys already know how much I love the Patrick Ta blush. This one is in Just Enough. Just gorgeous color. Reminds me of that one Dior blush that I absolutely love, but this one is a lot more pigmented. So the Dior blush is very light, which is great if you want to like build. This one is just good if you want just that pink pigment right away. But I just recently started using One Size Attention Seeker. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. If you compare the two, honestly, they're very similar in color, but the One Size has that extra shimmer, which I like. The Patrick Ta has some shimmer in the cream blush, but it's not as strong as the One Size. This is my vibe. Next are these two perfumes that I've been layering for summer. Now that it's summer, I love a good musk, but I also want more of a fresh citrusy scent. So I've been layering these two. So this is Orange Blossom by Jo Malone. It's a very fresh citrus orange scent, and this one is Glossier You, which is a very warm musk. So my issue with Jo Malone and Glossier is that their perfumes do not last, but for some reason, I think it's the specific smell. It's been lasting me quite a long time. Next on the list are these lip products. So this one is It Cosmetics in the color Self-Worth. It's a very hydrating gloss. Color is so gorgeous. I'm actually wearing it right now. It kind of like went down, but I'll show you guys. It's so pretty. I don't know, I love it, and it smells good too. It smells very fruity. And I just love that like pink mauve rosy color that it has. And the second one is this Milk Lip and Cheek. So at first I was turned off by the color because I thought it would be a little too dark for me. It's kind of like a purple berry color, but if you guys have been watching my vlogs, you know that I'm really obsessed with YSL 88 and the color is very similar. I would say it's a good dupe. So I'm actually gonna pull it out for you guys to show you because the YSL lipstick is always sold out. I sometimes get frustrated because this is my go-to shade and when it's sold out I'm just like ugh. But this is the color. So that is, sorry, my swatch is so bad. That is the YSL lipstick. You guys see that? Let me just put a second layer. The color is pretty similar. And I discovered this while putting this on my lip. So now I've discovered that if YSL is ever sold out, I can always use this as a dupe. But it's not hydrating, so you just have to add like a gloss over and then it would essentially be like almost the same color. But what's nice about this is that it's supposed to double as a blush and a lip. So I don't know, I think it's pretty worth the price. Okay, next are these, I'm pretty sure you guys see this everywhere, but this is like towel for your wrist. And you put it on when you wash your face, and so the water doesn't drip down on your clothes. It just like gets stuck here and the towel like absorbs all the water up. So I've been really like using this to wash my face. I've seen a lot of influencers use it and I was like, what is that? After I bought it on Amazon, I was like, oh my gosh, like why did it take us so long to get these? Like they seem unnecessary, but they're actually pretty useful because when I wash my face, the water gets everywhere. I have water dripping all the way down here and then my t-shirt is like wet here. So I think this is such a good buy, especially if you are a messy face washer like me. I will also link all of this in my Amazon store if it's available on Amazon, so you guys can take a look at that. Next is this work bag that I've been carrying a lot. I'm sure you see it on my vlogs. I always take it to work because it's just a nice bag. I probably converted like 3 or 4 of my coworkers to buy this because I wear it and they're like, oh my gosh, where did you get that? And I'm like, Amazon, $50. They're like, okay, budget queen. But it's obviously a Bottega dupe and it's really nice and sturdy. I would say it's really good quality. So I put a ton of heavy things in here, like my content lights, my camera, my chargers, and also it comes with this pouch. So I literally stuff this pouch with all my essentials, and then I just fill it up to the rim so that like nothing is falling inside in the bag. I stuff it in the bag, and then I'll put all my work items so it keeps it separate. I like that it comes with the pouch. It's very useful and it's super stylish. Look how big it is. Very sturdy. Next is this 2-piece set I got from Amazon. I'm gonna show you guys. It's literally like kind of like a yoga pants, like really thin material, and then this gray shirt on top. Honestly, just a basic 2-piece that I found on Amazon, but I've been wearing it to work. Just the top separately because the bottom is a little bit see-through, so I just like to wear this at home. And then the top, I'll pair it with like jeans or something and I'll wear it to work. And I got a lot of compliments on it. People were like, did you get that from Skims? And I was like, Amazon, girl. It's very thin, so don't expect like really good quality, but because it's so thin, I like how it just fits on my body without making me feel constricted. And lastly are these contact lenses. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm wearing brown contacts. I don't really wear color contacts unless I'm taking photos or recording videos, but I've been wearing this like out because it's number 1, so comfortable, and number 2, the color is so pretty. This is in the shade Manhattan Brown. To be honest, I find it really hard to find a brown that I really like just a very natural, none of that like sparkle extra stuff, just a very natural brown color. Honestly, this is Damien's real eye color. Literally compared this next to his eyes and I realized this is his real eye color. So lucky. And it's really pretty in real life. My sister Eunice was like, oh my gosh, those contacts are so pretty. And if she says it's pretty, then it's really pretty because she's very picky. And that is all my latest obsessions, latest favorite products. Let me know if you guys have any of your favorite products that you've been super into. And let's start the vlog. Okay, so I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna eat salad. So I set apart some shredded rotisserie chicken. So my greens are going to be romaine hearts, some shredded carrots. This is my first time trying poppy, so let's taste test it. Wow, that's bomb. Bought it for me. Hello. Okay, so we are gonna go eat some what is it called? Korean duck barbecue. I came here last time with my friend and I was like, oh my god, I have to take Damien because he likes duck. So we're gonna take you guys there. Hey guys, so I just got home from work and I just felt like I should plop up my phone in my car. I just felt inspired to share something I was thinking about yesterday. I was like, this might help somebody that's watching. I realized that in my spiritual journey, my spiritual walk with God, something that he's been really teaching me is understanding and accepting human nature. For example, when I was younger, I was a super extrovert. I still consider myself to be an extrovert. I make friends super easily. I'm always the girl that creates new groups and like brings people together. I feel like if you're my friend, then you're gonna get along with my other friends because my other friends get along with me. So we should all just hang out together. Like, let's become a girl group. That was always my personality. And because I was so naive and I always felt like I expected unrealistic expectations from people, thinking that my intentions for them will also be reciprocated. Like, if I have the best intention for you and I want you to do great and I want you to be the best, I assume that they would have that intention for me. And I quickly learned that that's not human nature. So I had unrealistic expectations of people. I assumed that our intentions would be the same. Like, if you're asking me how much money I make, then I would share because you're just asking me because you care. But that's not always the case. Some people are asking because they just want to monitor your life and like see what's going on in your life. Are they doing better than me? You know, things like that. I used to be a major open book and just share every detail about my life. And I really had to step back because God was teaching me not everyone is on your team. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to be on your team. I've fallen short many times. There were a lot of times where I was insecure. I would compare myself to other people's lives and stuff like that. So I understand it's very natural. It's just human behavior. But yesterday I was just thinking about, you know, some of the people in my life, like what are their intentions? Why are they in my life? Do they truly love me? And I'm sure they do. Of course they love me, but I also do think to myself, like, just because they love me doesn't mean they're not human. And all humans make mistakes. It's inevitable. We're not God. So I was thinking about some things in the past and it was kind of triggering me a bit. And I was thinking like, oh, that person doesn't want the best intention for me, so I don't want the best intention for them. Like, I caught myself thinking like that. And in that moment, I swear, I felt God speaking to me. My whole body froze. I had goosebumps and I felt him say, I revealed human hearts and human nature to you so that you can be aware and understand and love them through my point of view, not so that you can become them. And in that moment, when I heard that, I froze. I was like, I'm so sorry, God. Like, understanding human behavior and accepting that is part of the spiritual journey. And not only does it shield you from unnecessary pain, but also unrealistic expectations, because human nature is already fallen. And how can you walk the walk and talk the talk of being God's child if you can't see people through his point of view? So in that moment, I was like, okay, I have to grow spiritually and become mature enough not to let people's actions affect me in a negative way, and to be more understanding and approach people with love, knowing that they are going to fail and disappoint me. That's something that I've accepted and I understand. And that's okay. Like, we are supposed to. God designed things to be that way. And that's something we have to accept. That doesn't mean you should be close to everyone and befriend everyone. I'm definitely not going to go back into my extroverted phase of like hee ha-haing with everyone. I'm very, very particular and intentional of who I surround myself with, and very careful now that I'm older, now that I've been through it and understood the pain that comes from just being naive. But now I'm understanding that just as more careful that I am now, I have to love even more harder, and I have to approach people with love. That's what God would do. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. I don't know if it will help somebody, but that just blew my mind yesterday because I'm like, God, you are speaking to me. I caught myself being petty and becoming the person that actually was hurting me. And I don't want to be that person. So I just thought I should share because day to day, we are affected by so many people. We see so many people, we encounter a lot of people, and a lot of people come in and out of our lives. So I think this is just a skill that needs to be disciplined and maintained. But I think it will be such a good skill to nurture. It will be a shield of protection from hurt. It's all a mental work. It's hard, but it's achievable. So I just thought I should share. I'm gonna go home now and I'll see you later.
좋아하면 원래 다 이렇다던데 너의